I've been trying to avoid gluten and corn in my diet. These are a big problem for people with autoimmune disorders, and they're a problem for me. But sometimes I want a tortilla, so I'm going to do some buckwheat tortillas. Buckwheat contains rutin, which is supposed to be good for people with varicose veins. We're going to do a half a cup. Cows are pregnant a lot of the times when they're being nursed, which is way too much estrogen for me. So I'm dairy-free. I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of rice milk, but you could use almond milk, coconut milk, other kinds. Now we're going to add some psyllium. This is super high fiber. You're only going to find this at the health food store. We're going to do 1 teaspoon. Now comes the flavors. So I've added about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm adding some sage, basil, thyme, rosemary. Your herbs can magically transform a simple meal into a healing meal, medicinal. Now I'm going to whisk this together. You can add water if you need to. I'm going to add just a touch more water and keep whisking. Now don't get in too much of a hurry. We need to let this sit now for 10 minutes. After it's had a chance to sit for 10 minutes, we're just going to put it on our griddle. Spread it out. Just putting these all on here, spreading them out. Okay, this first one looks like it's about ready. I'm gonna flip this one. Oh, not perfect. Just gonna pour this on, let it spread out a little. So here are some buckwheat tortillas. They may not be glamorous, but they are delicious. Now I want to make some guacamole to go with it. And you never want to waste time with the store-bought stuff when fresh stuff is so much better. These are beautiful avocados. So I'm going to take the peel off. I've got this beautiful bunch of cilantro. And cilantro is great for detoxifying heavy metals. I just peeled some garlic, and garlic is great because it has this ingredient called alicin that is very medicinal. It's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, but you don't want to cook it out. You want your garlic raw. So far we've got our 2 avocados, 4 cloves of garlic, and the cilantro, 1 bunch of cilantro. This is next. Limes have limonoids, which are anti-cancer, and they give it a great flavor. So now that I've got my whole lemon in there, or my whole lime juice in there, I'm adding some salt, just under a teaspoon. If you're on a low salt diet, you may want to use Swiss chard or celery to add more salt to it naturally. Now we're ready for a spin. This is creamy green goodness right here. I'm gonna spread some of this guacamole over my buckwheat tortilla. Got some lettuce here from the farmer's market, along with my farmer's market sunflower sprouts. And I'm gonna top some tomatoes, a little bit of cucumber on there too. And then more guacamole. Now comes the fun part. Now I'm gonna eat this thing. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it or learned something from it, feel free to subscribe. And until the meantime, eat real food.